Hi Internet, I'm John Appleseed. Thanks for watching Stop and Think Puzzles today. This is the Sunday Washington Post crossword we have here. The Los Angeles Times and the Washington Post share their daily crossword content. So I figured that out fairly quickly, and I prefer to look at that particular puzzle on the Los Angeles Times website because I like their layout better. But the content is the same on the Washington Post website. However, on Sunday, the Washington Post runs an additional crossword, a Sunday special only. Evan Birnholz is the only creator I've seen there, so I guess he's a regular one. I don't know if they ever have any guest constructors, but typically on Sunday, if I remember, I like to check out the Washington Post website, just take a look at the Sunday crossword puzzle and maybe see if it looks interesting. This one does look interesting. You can see here we've got some circles in the grid, which I have mixed feelings about, but down here at the bottom we've got a playing card, a 2 of hearts, as one of the clues. So I'm intrigued to see what that will end up being. So let's go ahead and play. I don't want to play with friends. Let's play solo. Okay, we've got a 9 of diamonds here in the clues as well. Okay, let's get started. 1 across, class below the majors. So AAA maybe in baseball. 1 down, a nervous mannerism, could be a tick. 2 down, single helix molecule. DNA is double helix, so I don't know. 3 down, documents checked by TSA agents, your IDs, I guess. Excuse me. 4 down, the P of GPA. That stands for grade point average, so the P would be point. 5 down, stock Western character who may ride off into the sunset by himself. Don't know. 6 down, like a director's hot takes, with a question mark, I don't know that. And 7 down, kick blank, a film superhero. Is there a superhero called Kick Ass? AAA looks like it's going to fit for 1 across. The class below the majors in baseball, the highest minor league is AAA, I think. What's 19 across? Sheltered, as from rain, could be indoors. Indoors, yeah. And places where people hold hands. A casino, okay, that's clever. You're holding a hand of cards in blackjack, I guess, or poker. So RNA, I guess that's a single helix molecule. I didn't know that. Stock Western character, a lone. Oh, and then maybe there will be 28 across is 2 of hearts. A lone wolf. 6 down, like a director's hot takes. Erotic, like an erotic film director. 25 across could be social safety net. Let's try erotic for director's hot takes. And I guess Kick Ass is a film superhero that I haven't heard of. Authors, too, who once knew better words, now only use 4-letter words, writing prose. Anything goes. All right, 8 across on the liner. I don't know what that means. 8 down, mosey along, to amble. That's just the first thing that popped into my head is kind of an easygoing gait. Let's try that. 9 down, we've got a circle here. Sound units, decibels. I don't know. 10 down, approximation words could be or so. It's 3 miles or so, approximately. 11 down, mature as wine could be to age. 12 down, back blank, a back massage, a back rub, yeah. And 13 down, overpower with sound. Don't know. On the liner for 8 across, aboard, if you're aboard an ocean liner. Okay. Murders in the Rue Morgue is a Edgar Allan Poe story. Baseball, a baseball card. 23 across is 9 of diamonds. Why is it baseball? Sound units. 26 across, tenor's choral colleague, could be an alto. I sing tenor. It's my favorite part. Overpower with sound to, no. 24 down, Bonnie, one of songs. A Bonnie Lass? What's 14 across, title holder? Don't know that. Hawks in a store. Don't know that. 15 down, grilled cheese sandwich that, importantly, also has beef. Don't know that. 16 down, 17 down, restaurants blank me. A smartphone search. You might search restaurants near me. 18 down, National Mall trees, the cherry trees. The don't know. 21 across, canvas holder. Maybe that's easel, like holding up a work of art on a canvas. Baseball card. It's just a dot in the text and a 9 of diamonds as a graphic. Elms? Are there elms on the National Mall? Don't know that. Waivers. Maybe IC. Well, none of these are really clicking, and I'm not quite sure I understand what the theme is going to be, so I won't guess too much lest I mess something up. 28 across, that's 2 of hearts. 28 down, informal getaway, don't know. Make jubilant, maybe elate. 30 down, owlets, homes. Baby owls, do they just live in nests, I guess? Is there a specific word for an owl's nest? Retail value for 31 down. And 26 down, enormously. That could be a lot. 35 across, sound from a baby could be coo. And in a moment or two, we'd bill and coo. And never even know what we'd fought about. 34 across, brewery beverage. That's probably ale. I'm confident about that. 41 across, 2020 Isabel Wilkerson book that inspired Ava DuVernay's 2023 film, Origin. Don't know. 48 across, 1 of 6 for a finalist in the Olympic shot put. Attempt. Do you get 6 attempts in the finals? I don't know. That seems to fit with both the spaces and the sense of the clue. 53 across, reply to a commanding officer at times. Yes, sir. I guess. A vacay could be a informal getaway, a short way, an informal way to say vacation. 28 across, maybe that's ventricles. There are 2 ventricles in your heart. So 2 of hearts could be ventricles. Does that fit? A loner could be the stock Western character who rides off into the sunset like Shane did. Retail value could be cost. Now why is this C circled? I don't know. We'll have to get to a revealer and figure out more about that. Origin. Don't know that. Lab procedure, tests maybe? Qatari ruler could be emir. Cast, not a book I've heard of, but could be, yeah. Logical assumption, a premise. Your argument rests on a premise. Let's assume, and that is your premise, okay. We've got a lot of cards here. Let's go back and look at this, knowing that 2 of hearts turned out to be ventricles, or I think it did. So 9 of diamonds, there would be 9 baseball players on a baseball team who are on the baseball diamond. 9 of diamonds would be a baseball team. Okay, I like that one. All right, I'm more confident about the theme here. Still can't get these. Overpower with sound. Deafen, maybe. A deafening sound. Wavers, falters. Hawks in a store, is that just sells? Pretty straightforward. Grilled cheese sandwich with beef. A patty melt. I had one of those a while ago, and I hadn't had one in years, and it was a delightful experience. But I think that's something you do every once in a while. Spine. The spine of a book has the title of the book on it, so it's the title holder. I guess that. Yeah, I see. Okay. Opposite of casual for 32 across could be dressy. 36 across, outward appearances. Don't know that. 24 down, a bonny lass, I guess. Just a generic. Instagram video clip. Don't know that. Mesozoic era creatures, briefly for 32 down. Could that be dinos? A brief way to refer to dinosaurs? Outward appearances. Signs. Signs point to yes. What's 44 across? The first thing you do is step 1. I think that works. 45 down, nobles above viscounts. Just from the beginning E and the number of letters, maybe it's earls. I don't know my hierarchy of nobles, but let's try that. Unruffle as feathers. Birds preen, don't they? I think that's when they unruffle their feathers, get them in order. Leonardo's Mona Lisa, not Sona Lisa. Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa, men have named you. You're so like the lady with the mystic smile. Mean is a word for your demeanor, your outward appearance, I guess. Does Instagram have reels? That rings a bell. I'm not on Insta, so I'm not quite sure. King of clubs. Arnold Palmer was a very good golfer. He could be a king of golf clubs. Okay, that seems to fit. All right, I'm liking this theme quite a bit. 54 across, geographical regions could be areas. And 54 down, feel it after leg day, say. Let's try ache there. I think that makes sense. Sappiness for 56 across. Let's give treacle a try. 10 of diamonds. I'm not sure what would go in between M and H. And this S doesn't look right. Not sure about that. Let's try this little section here. Steakhouse stock. Meat, I guess. Steakhouse would have a lot of meat in stock. Oft-quoted catcher Yogi Berra, who famously said many, many things. I think my favorite is nobody goes to Coney Island anymore. It's too crowded. 55 across, getting out of a seat with a question mark. Don't know that. Great primates, 58 across, but let's try great apes there. 59 across, Aberdonians, refusal. Is Aberdonian in Scotland? I think that's where that is. Let's try nay, a Scottish dialect, no. 66 across, pantry moth, for example. I don't know that. Short-tailed weasel for 38 down. That could be ermine. And 39 down, venues for NBA games. I like arenas there. 40 down, archery circle, the target. So pantry moth, is that a pest? Okay. Getting out of a seat. Tenor's coral colleague. Okay, we're going to have all the 4 parts here. Bass would go there. Like childish jokes. Nitwits, could that be dopes? Getting out of a seat. That doesn't click. 58 down slightly, a bit. 10 of diamonds. Like childish jokes. I just don't know what that is. Okay, let's let that marinate and come back to it. 60 across, baby's shirt protectors, could be bibs. 60 down, I wear a mask. And that mask is not to hide who I am, but to create what I am. A speaker of comic books. Is that a Batman quote? Let's try that. I'm Batman. That mask creates who I am. Batman. 61 down, just arrived. I'm here. I'm here. I just arrived. 62 down, gotta go. Bye-bye, maybe? Amy McDonald, I don't know that song, but it sounds reasonable. Source of a blast. Don't know. 3 of hearts. No, came up, arose. Would fit. Output from the Times, say, news. Gotta go, bye now. Sequences needed to access smartphones for 72 down. Pass codes or passwords. What is the source of a blast? I don't know. Payment to an employee. A wage. Blast from the past. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Vital artery. Aorta. 3 of hearts could be a ménage à trois. What is this going to be? $64 down, pitch black. And 65 down, antlered creature on a Canadian road sign, maybe a moose. 69 across, how fans cheer at a stadium. Let's try noisily. Portion out could be a lot. 80 down, gotta go. Ta-ta, maybe. Equipped, as with facts. You come armed with facts for an argument. Offering from a shark. A loan shark would offer you a loan. Pitch black, unlit. Many a karaoke singer is an amateur. Finished as a dish, eaten, I think. Yeah. So let's try ta-ta for 80 down. Gotta go. All right, so this is a number. Oh, wow. Yeah, I remember this from a high school science class, geology. Mohs scale is the hardness of minerals, and 10 is the highest. I think the number on Mohs scale for diamond is 10. So 10 of diamonds would be Mohs number. Wow, okay. Yeah, that took some remembering of high school education there. Like childish jokes, puerile. Okay, another, yeah, word from like a high school vocabulary list. I think puerile means childish. Ousting is to kick somebody out of office, out of a seat. Okay, so that does fit. Okay, nothing we need to change there, I think. 75 across, SoCal winners of Super Bowl, whatever, the LA Rams maybe. 81 across, photo finish. Don't know that, with a question mark, so something that finishes a photo. 70 down, magma after emerging, so I guess it's magma when it's in the earth and then lava when it comes out of the volcano. Okay, never really thought about that. 66 down, burning structures could be pyres. 76 down, excuse heard at a trial could be an alibi. 77 down, ways and means. Methods. 78 down, paid out or played out. Don't know. The cards on the right are distracting me. I'm going to move my head back over here. I'm typically reading the clues that I'm solving above the grid in this blue area. Go back down. Can I? Reset the grid there. Okay, where was I? 81 across. Photo finish. Photo. No. Ways and means. 78 down, paid out or played out. 85 across, all jokes aside. And 91 across, Reality Bites director Stiller. Ben Stiller, I guess. I didn't know he directed anything, but yeah, sounds good. Modes. The mode of doing something could be the ways and the means of doing it. Paid out, spent, and played out could be spent, like in the sense of I'm tired. So to finish a photo is to develop it. Yeah, so that does fit. 81 down, pharmacological research subject. You would research a drug trials as part of a pharmacological process. In a rut for stuck, for 89 across. Okay, I like that. Okay, we just got this bottom section of the puzzle here. 92 across, fellow feeding fluffy friskies. So the fellow who feeds friskies to Fluffy is a cat dad, I guess. Okay, 94 across. Okay, now we've got to move to my big giant head to see the card. That is Queen of Clubs. Who's a well-known female golfer, maybe, or a singer, a club artist. I don't know. Okay, 98 across, enlarge as a house. Don't know. 98 down, a brilliant personification of the very essence of fanaticism. Per the book, Melville, His World and Work. So I guess that is a review of Herman Melville's work, the best known of which is Moby Dick, and the main character of that was Ahab, who I guess could be described as a brilliant personification of the very essence of fanaticism. Okay, I think that all fits there. 99 down, floor model, don't know. 100 down, small amounts of glue, maybe dabs, just a dab of glue. Pass codes with that C for cat dad. Let's try pass codes is what you need to get into your smartphone. And 93 down, Hedwig and the Blank Inch. Yeah, I didn't see this film, but I read about it. The Angry Inch. 98 across, enlarge as a house could be add on to. And 87 down, my dearest darling singer, Etta James. At last, we get an Etta James clue. 88 down, embellishes, adorns. Head, ace of spades. A head gardener would be the ace of spades. The head gardener would be the best at using the spade, I guess. Fossil resin in jewelry could be amber. And 113 across, made to order. I guess if you're bossy, you are predisposed to order people around. You are made to order. Okay, that fits. 104 down, cry heard 32 times in a row in the episode. So it's come to this, a Simpsons clip show. Did they just show a clip of Homer saying, "Don't!" 32 times in a row? Maybe that's it. 105 down, third wave blank, 2000s genre. Don't know what that is. 101 down, the stuff of flakes of snow, I guess. Mower manufacturer, Toro, Deere. John Deere also makes riding mowers, don't they? In addition to tractors. 95 down, not as easily found. Let's try rarer. So I can't take it any longer. Could be no more. This looks like shower. Some like it hot shower. Emo, third wave emo. Okay, I guess emo is a genre of music, I guess. Emotional, I think that stands for. A drag artist could be a queen of clubs, a drag queen who performs in clubs. Yeah, that fits. 102 across, iced refreshment, maybe iced tea. 106 across, 7-card stud player who's holding this puzzle's cards. Their best hand is spelled out in the circled squares. Okay, I don't know poker hands very well. We have a circled A, C, E, H, I, G, and H. So ace is high. Was there, or ace high? That sounds like a poker hand. So one who's holding that, a 7-card stud player would be what? I don't know. 106 down, what a solid becomes in sublimation. A gas, that's the transformation of a solid to a gas, I think. 90 down, karate instructor's mat could be a tatami. That's a Japanese word for mat. Send payment, remit. Supper setting, the table, I guess. We would set the table for supper. Go on the blank to make an escape. Maybe go on the lamb. 108 down, when should we expect you? What is your estimated time of arrival, your ETA? So I guess it's a gambler. Okay. Am I late? Did you start the meeting without me? And single deadlift could be 1 rep. And site map would be the diagram of web pages. So that's going to be P, but we still have some blank squares here that I almost overlooked. Barker with Flipper's seal and Ural Mountains. Is that our only blank square? Okay, so I guess Ural, L finished the puzzle. Yeah, good. So that was fun. I don't really know poker, so the revealer didn't help. But I guess the circled letters fill out ace high. I guess that sounds good in a poker hand, right? Moe's number. Wow, that was really difficult for me to remember from that high school geology class, I guess. Or maybe it was just physical science. I can't remember exactly why I learned that. But yeah, drag artist for queen of clubs. Moe's number for 10 of diamonds. Ace of spades for head gardener. That was clever. I like that one quite a bit. 2 of hearts. I think this is the first one I figured out. 2 of hearts. There are 2 ventricles in a heart. And 9 of diamonds was a baseball team. Arnold Palmer is king of clubs. Okay, so that was clever. I'm glad I like that. I'm glad I remembered to check out the Washington Post puzzle because I think that was worth a half hour or so. That was a good way to spend that time. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.